Okay, today I wanted to talk about the supplement I'm taking that I had somebody so rudely say, when I said I'm taking the beef supplements. Big mistake! Well, no, the big mistake is your misunderstanding, okay? Must be a diehard vegetarian, okay? I always get it from the vegetarians, but I don't know why they want to go out and torture vegetables. What have they ever done to you? Okay? Obviously, they don't have the knowledge that, all of life, whether it's plant or animal, has consciousness. Okay? So they think they're being so, but I don't hurt anything with a face. Oh, okay, so if you don't see a face, it doesn't have consciousness, okay? It does. Plants scream, when they know somebody's going to come to, they scream, okay? So, you guys need to get over yourselves. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the ones I'm taking, which are called the ancestral grass-fed supplements. And I know somebody on here is a follower of Dr. Berg. And Dr. Berg will tell you that he's going to start doing organ meats because they are so beneficial for the body. I've only been on these. This will be my 6th day, and I can already feel a difference starting. So within 6 days, that's pretty quick to actually be able to notice something. Okay, usually, when you're doing this type of way, it usually takes quite a while before you start noticing something, but I am already noticing something with it. There are some other ones I am still going to buy. But for now, I'm taking the kidney, the bone marrow. Bone marrow is so good for so many things. Trachea is more collagen, that type of things. So the ones that I'm taking at the moment, beef brain is more for your, and spleen. Spleen is the one that, and I'm going to get the other one that's the organs and the liver to take as well. But the spleen has like 5 times the amount of regular iron. Okay, so that was the number one I wanted to take because of the anemia. And what I found out today too was so interesting. I looked up, because they say don't take your pills with your coffee. Don't have coffee because it will reduce the absorption of iron. Well, I looked up today. It reduces the absorption of plant-based iron, not hemi-based iron. Okay? So this does not have an effect on this type of supplement. And also, it says that this type of supplement, I was looking at another thing today that said it's good to take it with fats. So if I have a coffee breve in the morning, I can have it with my pills, and I'm all good to go. Works for me, okay? The other thing I'm taking is Dr. Berg. Yes, I know you like Dr. Berg. Dr. Berg's Trace Minerals. I'm taking that as well. So, and also a CBD oil. This one I get locally. It's again supposed to be it is strong because I took a little bit of it in a capsule yesterday and could feel it immediately. When I took it, I could feel whoosh. I was like, whoa. Yeah, it's a. So, yeah. Yeah, when you could feel it go through your system right away, which I could with that, so I know it's a very strong CBD oil. But anyway, these supplements, they run for this, I got them on Amazon. It was like almost $200 for the 5 for the 5 things. And you're supposed to do like maybe 6 per day. So I'm just starting on the 6 per day. Today is my first day of the 6. So 3 in the morning and 3 in the evening. I worked up to it, an extra 1 per day to work up to the 6 days. And yes, I did it very quickly, because I know my body's, I can handle a lot. It takes a lot of things to work for me. I'm not real sensitive to stuff. My friend Siddhananda can hardly take anything. She's so sensitive to every little thing. Well, I'm not. I have to really have a bulldozer to do anything. So anyway, but you can look them up on YouTube, the ancestral grass-fed. And these are all made from only cows from New Zealand, which are grass-fed. They have no mad cow disease there. They're very healthy. Everything is done by freeze-dried. It's very well, and you can see more about it on YouTube, okay? And again, for those that are followers of Dr. Berg, even he's going to start eating more organ meats. And he says again, only have grass-fed. Well, this does it for you. You don't have to spend the time to get liver and brain and, kidneys and all of those things to cook them up. It's already done for you, okay? So fast, easy. You can take it with you on the road. I will be taking it with me tomorrow if I go, in case I'm overnight. I want to make sure I have them with me. But again, I'm very surprised that it's already starting to work. I can notice a difference this morning because a few days ago my hands were just, hurting all day. They were aching, they were painful all day, and getting into my wrist. It was getting worse and worse daily. So I can feel, like I said yesterday, I could feel a perceptual a difference. It was slight, but I could feel there was something going on my body. Things are making changes. It was a good thing that, and to recognize that this early on is very good. So again, I'm going to try, at this moment, I'm doing this, and then I got my key back for inflammatory foods. So those I've taken off. I may go ahead and take off the carbs, but for a few days I'm going to go ahead and have the carbs. But carbs for me are, I really have to watch my weight because I did have diabetes before, okay? And I don't want to, if I gain, a certain amount of weight, I will get diabetes again. So I have to really monitor my weight, and so when it gets above a certain level, I'm like, okay, this is like, I need to keep it at this, around this, I have a certain level that I pretty much try to keep my weight at. And when it starts climbing up, I know, I really need to watch it. When it starts getting there, then I need to go and make sure, and to go back on the keto, just cut out the, I'm not doing sugars, but cutting out the grains and the carbs, okay? So, but truth be known, today I'm going to have some mashed potatoes. I haven't had them in forever, and I'm just, it's like, I bet, girl, I'm going to have some mashed potatoes and turnips today. I don't care. I'll have it today, and then maybe tomorrow I'll start on the keto again, because I do want to get down like 10 pounds to my comfort zone where I know that things are okay, So it's kind of like back and forth. When things get really, and that's the only thing that works for me to lose weight. My body is really resistant But keto actually does work. And I've tried every diet known to mankind, and none of them had worked for me at all. So I really have to watch fruits and carbs, because in my body, I mean, immediately I start gaining weight right away. It's the joy of bodies. What are you going to do with it? You know, we lug them around. It's like a car. You got to take care of the maintenance of it, okay? So, anyway, if you're doing keto too, the thing to remember is do good fats. You have to do the good fats. No sugar. Light carb, no more than 8 grams of carbs per day, okay? So whatever carb you're going to have, you have some vegetable. You stay away from starchy vegetables. And that's one thing I can't have that I found out, corn. I love corn. On my list of things that are inflammation making, okay? So no more corn. You know, you love those ones that are sweet. And of course, that's what's causing all the inflammation in my body. So all of those I have to give up. But you use a lot of good fats like grass-fed butters, lard. Lard is good. You can use the coconut oil. Especially sometimes I'll use, when I'm doing the keto, I'll use the MCT oil. I'll use a little of that in my stuff. You have your coffee with, now I use a, like a stevia. I found one that works good. It's kind of like a sweetener, but it's not sugar. Stay away from honey, molasses, all the sugary stuff. And have coffee. Either I'll have, now I like to do the coffee with butter in it. But you can do butter, or you can do coffee breve, okay? And the coffee breve, I'm finding that when I'm having coffee breve, I order usually a venti latte. If I'm having breve, I'll drink maybe half of it. And it fills you up, and, you know, you're like, you know. And I have 1 coffee a day, okay? Give me a break, I want my coffee, okay? I have 1 coffee. It's a big coffee, but it's mostly milk, okay? So I limit myself to that 1 cup in the morning. It's like, you know, I want my coffee. So anyway, yeah, you have to make sure and do good bone broth. Those are good. I'll do sometimes, if I'm doing the keto, do a good bone broth. You want an organic, grass-fed bone broth. And then I put some butter in it as well, okay, for a little treat. I used to put a little lime or lemon, but I can't do that because it's, again, found out for me, verboten, not good. It makes inflammation, so I have to change that up. But again, if you really have a difficult time losing weight, check out the keto. It does work. You know, my idea is I'm going to do the keto, and then when I get back down, you know, loosen it up a little bit, you know, not be so radical on these things. So I'm going to leave this here, but definitely check out the grass-fed, the ancestral grass-fed supplements. They're really good product, and you'll see quite a few people on YouTube that are, you know, one guy's a wrestler and he takes it because of their joint issues and problems they have. Number of people on there that talk about it. Check it out. Have a great day. I will see you online. Aho.